Hey everybody, welcome to the first of hopefully many tournaments that I'll be hosting. So if you guys are unaware, I do have a Discord server, and this is primarily where these tournaments are going to be taking place, and all the pairings are going to be announced here. So you can go ahead and join the link in the description below, and it'll take you right here to this tournament, to my Discord right over here. And it's just my generic Discords, but if you head over to the tournaments tab just down here, you will see this announcement here for the first tournament I'm hosting. And this is going to be a non-meta tournament, so the majority of meta decks are banned for this tournament, as well as some tier 1 and 2 / like rogue decks are also hit for this. So basically all you need, like it says here, is a Dueling Book account and a link to your deck list, and you can sign up through this Google form, which I will show you here in a second. So these signups are going to be open until June 12th at 11:59 p.m. EST. So if you're in Europe, it's going to extend a little bit into like June 13th or something, but you do need to pretty much sign up before June 13th. Otherwise, I'm probably not going to be accepting your, well, I will be accepting because I am going to be allowing late signups into round number 2, but after round number 2, I'm not going to be allowing late signups. So, yep. Once you have finished signing up, I'll message you, make sure your deck list is okay. It follows the current ban list, which we will go through that here in a second. And you can always change your deck list after signing up as long as it's before the tournament deadline. So that is that. So if you need more information, you can hit this pastebin link, and there's a huge document that you can read if you're really curious about it. Like right here, this is like an Imgur link that'll show you the breakdown of how many players we get, how many rounds we'll do, and what the top cut is if we happen to get that. But anyways, I'm going to be showing you guys how to sign up and what the ban list is. So first and foremost, this is the ban list, and it has majority of like power cards as well as meta cards banned. For example, like Ash Blossom is banned, some like Altergeist cards are banned, stuff like that. You can read through this for yourself. The majority of banned cards, especially the ones from the most recent set, like Eternity Code and Dual Overload, not Dual Power, are banned on this. And yeah, there are some other hits to other decks. If you do want to see the archetype breakdown, you can go here, and it'll tell you what tier the deck is for like the TCG. This is like a rough estimate, by the way. This isn't like for sure breakdown or anything, but a rough estimate of what these decks are tier wise, their name of them, and what cards are hit. So you can run through this yourself. I tried to be as fair as I could on this list. I wasn't trying to completely kill decks, especially the rogue ones. I wasn't trying to like murder them, but I was trying to hit them so that they were less playable. So it gives the chance for other smaller decks to play in the format as well. So that's basically the idea of it. I'm going to be readdressing mostly the rogue decks later on in the tournament, so if I happen to hit, an Infernoid deck that you were planning on playing, I'm sorry about that. Potentially, if the deck doesn't do anything, I'll readdress it for the next list, and we'll see that from there. Obviously, some of these decks are not going to be coming back. For example, Gem Knight, Lady Lapis, I'm not allowing FTKs, so that is gone. Obviously, if you have an FTK list, you can by all means try it, but it's probably not going to work very well. So yeah, go ahead and take a look at this. A lot of stun cards are banned. All the floodgates are banned because I hate those. Actually, I don't really mind them, honestly, but a lot of people hate them. Anyways, moving on. So in order to sign up, there is this link right here that is basically the sign up sheet, and you just have to type in your Discord username. So for example, mine is right here. I'm just going to copy paste it since I can. Since it's mine, your username, so whatever your Dueling Book username is, the time zone that you are in. If you're unaware of this, you can just type in your time zone into Google, and it'll tell you what time zone you're in. So I'm in Mountain Daylight Time, which is GMT -6. So you can type in either GMT -6 or Mountain or Eastern or Central, whichever time zone you're in. The majority of players are probably going to be, at least the American players are going to be Eastern Standard Time or Pacific or Central, I guess. I mean, mostly it's going to be Eastern. But if you're in Europe, I'm not too familiar with your time zones. I know they're probably going to be GMT 1 through 4, if I'm right. I'm not 100% on that, though. So I can just put in MST, Mountain Standard Time, and your general availability. If you have a generic schedule, you can just type in all day and you're all good to go. And for this deck list, if you're unfamiliar with how to do this, you just hit your export deck, and then you can copy paste this link right here. Obviously, this deck list is not valid because Neos Fusion's at 1. Let me think here as well. Lightning Storm's at 1. Evenly Matches at 1. I'm not seeing anything else. Appaloosa's gone. I think that's it for this list specifically, but I mean, obviously, you do have to make sure that your list does follow the tournament guidelines. So, assuming that your list does, you can type it in here. If it doesn't follow the guidelines, I'm going to be messaging you personally and telling you that your list is invalid. But if not, you can actually go ahead and just hit submit, and it'll tell you that your response has been recorded and you are signed up for the tournament. And if you later on in the rounds, between every single round, you're going to have to fill out this match result form when you win or lose your round. So you just type in your Discord username, like I said earlier. I'm just going to type in my, you should probably do it with the numbers, actually. I'm just going to do that for an example, and the capitalization does matter as well. So do that. And then you just type in your opponent. I'm just going to put in test because I don't have anyone's username that I can put in here at the moment. You just put in what round it is, so in this case, round 1, and you can just type in if you've won round 1-1-2-0 or something like that. And for the replay link, if you do not know how to get these, I'm going to show you really quick, so you can go to, I'm going to not save this, we can go to duel records down here at the bottom. It's closer to the bottom, right here. And then this shows all of the previous duels that you've played against everyone. I believe this is the one that I played with the Crystal Beast deck, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this replay since I played Crystal Beast for it, and you can just copy paste it and put it in right here, and just make sure it has this replay section into it, and you should be fine. And if you do want to drop from the tournament after this round, you can just hit the drop section right here, and it will drop you from the tournament, or I will personally drop you from the tournament myself. So that's going to do it for today's video, so go ahead and join the link to the Discord down below, and I will hopefully see you guys in the tournament.